Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me, Tarot Mom, for your daily tarot reading. I ask you to choose the stone that draws you, the one that really resonates, and we will begin. I'll do a golden nugget card at the end too, in case you would like further clarification for your reading. Okay, for those of you who chose this lovely blue calcite heart, so pretty. Reminds me of the ocean. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Magician, we have the King of Cups. What excellent cards, you guys. These are beautiful cards. Not only do they say you have the power to manifest today, and please be aware of that, but they also say that you have the maturity, not only of purpose and strength and vigor and knowing where you're going and what you need to do and having the fire to get there. Not only do you have that, and enjoy your life along the way, by the way, but you also have maturity of mastery of your emotions. You value your emotions. You don't fight them. You learn from them. You don't fight them, you use them. See, I think that people don't quite understand how powerful our emotions are. They are what propels us. They are the animus. They are the force behind which change occurs. So our emotions, whether they're positive or negative, they're equally powerful. I used to hate my negative emotions. We don't want them. We just don't want them. Now I understand that our negative emotions are part of our creative cycle. The worry, the frustration, the hurt, the anger, all of those things, I guess I shouldn't even call them negative, because a lot of times if we really connect with them, we let them be, we express them, we know them, we write them, we say them. And it doesn't, of course, we use wisdom. See the King of Cups, he's mature. He's always going to use wisdom where he writes it and says it. But it's more about us. It's not even about what we need other people to do. It's about us. And it's that emotion rising up to say, whoo, we're going to propel ourselves to a change here. I feel a change brewing, like in this roiling undercurrent here, right? Where he's fine. He just floats right along that. He just uses that turbulence to get him where he wants to go. So he understands that even strong emotion is just normal, and it's part of our creative cycle, and it's okay. It will propel us a lot of times to say the prayers that are the strongest, to send the intentions out into the universe that are the strongest, because they're backed by this great creative emotional energy. Sometimes it really is when we cry out and we say we need something to change. And we say, I'm willing to believe that you can help me. That source can help me, because this self I've created here on this earth in this lifetime is not big enough. The ego, that this self is not big enough, but I'm willing to believe that, guess what? I am part of this great power. So I see great change. Also compassion, understanding, insight, wisdom, intuition maturing here. And all of that leads to creation. And now the Magician, he's on the diagonal, and that really is about, as it is above, so shall it be below. It's sort of like heaven on earth is what it is. That's what he's trying to pull in here. And he's got the infinity symbol. He's an infinite being. He's got everything he needs on that table. He's got everything he needs to manifest. And this Queen of Wands, she's going to take her emotion and her physical vigor. She's good at not only bringing the power of the emotion, whether that be positive or negative. Oh, by the way, I talked about negative, but our emotions are positive emotions when we shout out, yes, it's going to happen, or yes, this is awesome, or oh, I am filled with gratitude for this. You know, our positive emotions are powerful creative forces as well. But the Queen of Wands, she can use her physicality as well. She knows how to use the physical world. She knows how to use her physical being to create. There's a lot of energy there too, you guys. Creative animus, you know, creative animus. It's sort of this, once we start moving physically, we can really, the life-giving, the creative juices do start flowing. So I see you have a maturity in both areas. You are well able to manifest more than you used to be able to in your younger days or your less experienced days. Much more. Okay, for those of you who chose this beautiful blue and white and brown stone, we have the Devil, we have the Two of Coins, and we have the Hermit. Oh, we have two major arcana. Okay, well, goodness, we have a theme here. So there's some powerful emotional energy building up in you too. There may be a sense though, okay, of being bedeviled. Now that devil comes up when we're bedeviled by something. There's something that's, you know, just frustrating us maybe, or hurtful to us, or makes us feel like we're trapped in it anyway. And it can involve relationship, but it can involve any kind of ruminative thoughts, any kind of thoughts we tend to keep having, or things we tend to keep doing that we wish we wouldn't. It can involve anything like that. But the devil is what is there. You know, I really think the devil is part of our own subconscious, perhaps. It's part of our own higher self's planning for this lifetime, because we become increasingly uncomfortable with a situation that is not good for us, that we do need to find freedom from. And it may be a tough one, because, you know, we're thinking we're chained to it. Now these two, however, if you look very closely, the chains around their necks are not tight. They are loose. They are not chained. They think they are. So this is a lot about what is going on in our heads. And it's affecting our emotions in a negative way. But you know what? It also makes things build, and that energy build and build, ready for a change, ready for a transformation of that energy, ready for a new direction. And the Hermit is really coming forward strong for you today to really try to help you to hear from your higher self, from source, from guides. The Hermit. So today may be a day where you feel like, okay, I need to ponder on this situation. It is a day for me to take some time and ponder on that, to walk like this man is walking, to connect with my intuition. You know, he only sees what's in front of him with that lamp. He doesn't see far ahead. He's internally focused, the Hermit is. He doesn't need to see the vistas, you know. He lives on the mountain. He doesn't need to see the mountain. He's internally focused. And so this is maybe a time to turn that internal, this situation has got to change kind of feeling into great insight about how that will happen. Calm, knowing that it will happen. In the meantime, you're juggling everything you need to juggle with the Two of Coins. You are. I don't know if your situation has something to do with that, this daily juggling you need to do of your sources of security, or things in your life that are important to you. I don't know if this situation has to do with that, or this is simply saying, you know what, you're managing still. Don't worry. You know what I mean? You see these kind of powerful cards and you go, oh my gosh, what's going on? You're still managing. You're managing. All this stuff, this is internal stuff. This is internal stuff. Very powerful internal stuff. Do not despair. You are not actually trapped in this. Hermit is telling you some very key pieces of information about this phase in your life and where you're headed. Ah, so very powerful cards. Okay, and you can believe what Hermit's saying. For those of you who chose this pink, this beautiful pink and black and brown heart, we have the Strength card. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Seven of Cups. Ooh, that Strength card. Okay, so excellent, excellent. This may be a time of some uncertainty for you with the Seven of Cups. I think Source is saying, please believe the best is coming. Please see it as the eve of a new dawn. You know, the eve of good and positive changes coming in. Because with those cups, when things are uncertain, you know, we can decide that fearful things reside in those cups that are coming in, or we can decide that beautiful things reside in those cups that are coming in, those messages about our future. So we have a choice with the unknown. Look at the one with the sheet over it. We have a choice with the unknown. So this Strength card is very obviously saying to you, you have divine strength and protection. Your soul knows what it's doing. Do not fear. And the Knight of Wands here is, if there's something you're halfway to completing, you know, there's some direction you're moving, and it doesn't have to be a like detailed plan, but some direction you know you're going, and you're not quite there yet, and that's maybe where the uncertainty comes in. I feel like the Strength card is saying you're strong, stay the course, believe the best is coming in the future. You also have protection. If any of you are a little worried about whether you're safe or not, or secure or not, you have divine strength and protection looking out for you, and you can appeal to that. You can ask for that. So feel the strength rise up within you today and continue on your journey, knowing that good is coming in. Oh, those are great cards. Okay, for those of you who would like a little more clarification, we have the Golden Nugget. Okay, Golden Nugget card is the Six of Wands. All right, so the Six of Wands. Victory. Hey, that's a good card. It is a minor arcana, so I don't know if it's a huge victory, but it's a victory that's very important. Sometimes the smaller victories are the ones that are so important to us. And we don't see it at the time, but if we look back, we go, oh my gosh, that day that this worked out for me, and I decided to let in some hopefulness that, oh, maybe this will work. Maybe I'll do real well in this, or maybe this is a direction for me to go where I'll have success. Those sometimes are the victories that turned everything, turned the tide. So even if it's not a large victory today, this is a victory of some type. And I like victories like that. I like them coming up a lot, because the more we get used to being victorious, the more we know we're going to be victorious. And the power of our belief is great. Have you ever had the experience of playing games? I don't know, board games, any kind of games. And you hit this zone where you just knew you were going to win. You hit this zone, and then you kept winning. See, that's the power of belief. So I think Source is trying to get you used to winning. That's excellent. I love it. Okay, well, you all have a wonderful day. You take care, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.